So this is the point I want to make. Stop using critical chain project management. Well, for most project organizations this is a no-brainer because they are not using it, and that is a shame. Because it is probably the best project management strategy to boost project performance in every area of project management of the past 25 years. Case studies of successful implementation show that critical chain, CCPM, how the pros call it, instantly boost the performance, the output with 10 to 20%, adding another 10 to 30% along the way. So that's quite a big deal. Well, in this video I'm going to explain why it is a bad idea to implement critical chain. And I do that in 3 steps. The first step is what exactly does critical chain do? Then how does it help project organizations to become better? And finally, then what is the alternative to match those amazing success stories? Implementing critical chain goes in 4 steps. The first step is to take 25% of the projects out of production and close the gates for new projects. Well, there's no need to say that this big bang shocks the entire organization, causes a lot of confusion and will offend your clients. The second step is to change the behavior and culture in the organization. Also now there is no need to say that people will not be happy about it. Yeah, why blame them for how they have always done their work? And not everybody will believe that this is going to solve their problem. Well, the third step is to redo, refurbish, upgrade all the project plans, import them in new planning software. And project management won't like that. It's a lot of work. They must learn new software for something that was working fine for them. Well, the final step is implementing a waiting queue for new projects, open up the gates again, and only when capacity is available and guaranteed. Well, this is actually a good step. But the important question right now is how does it help project organizations to become better? Because it is a fact that those 4 steps contain somehow the secret of boosting project performance in every area with as much as 20 to 50%, and there are many examples that do even better. And organizations that successfully implement critical chain call it the best project management strategy. How does it help project organizations? Well, start at the beginning. To complete projects successfully, the basic needs for completing projects must be fulfilled, else projects will run into problems. That is quite obvious. So it is clear what organizations must do: take care that those basic needs stay fulfilled. The trouble is that management makes commitments without checking whether there is capacity for it, yes or no. And that is the main reason why basic needs go unfulfilled all again, and that is also the main reason that projects run into problems all the time. It is basically a management decision. They don't check capacity and overwhelm the organization with work. Well, it's not my intention to offend anybody, but it is basically where all the problems start. It is a management problem. So then why first shock the entire organization, confuse everybody and offend clients, to then tell everybody that there's something wrong with their behavior, ask project managers to redo their project for something that was working fine for them, when it is a management problem? It doesn't sound logic. Why not directly fix the management problem? Why not starting with step 4? Well, there's actually a good reason for that. There is no alternative. Oh, there is no better solution. And it also would take too much time. Step 1 is basically a quick and dirty fix to get results fast. Step 2 is a misunderstanding about how project organizations really work. Inefficient behavior like multitasking, procrastination is not causing bad management decisions. It is a pitfall that everybody seems to believe that the problem is in the behavior of people. It is just not true. The third step is needed because of step 4. The solutions of critical chain need detailed, accurate, up-to-date plans with advanced and fancy constructs. Otherwise critical chain doesn't work. So it is clear why they came up with this horrible scenario. They didn't have a better solution. Well, the solution for the situation also comes from the inventor of critical chain project management, and that's Ellie Goldratt. Ellie Goldratt always said that every situation, no matter how complex it initially looks, is exceedingly simple. So I'm happy and proud to announce that this solution is available right now, and it is called Empower Your Project. It is exceedingly simple to immediately start fixing the core of the problem without shocking the organization, without changing how people are supposed to do their work, without project managers redo their project plans, without project plans at all. That is the project management hack of Empower Your Projects, with just 3 parameters that every project manager can give you, and a handful of project state changes. It is now possible for executives to know exactly what commitments they can make, when they can start new projects without overwhelming the organization, when they can start projects faster or more, when the capacity of the organization is not fully utilized, and when to take action when there is an obstruction in the flow or when there is a risk of missing a target date before it is too late. Well, the case studies of critical chain prove that critical chain is an effective way to boost performance of projects, but it is difficult, there are shortcomings, and it is a major burden. Well, Empower Your Project is a faster way to get the same results without the shortcomings and the burden of critical chain. And the great thing of Empower Your Project is it is designed to do it yourself without implementing new planning software and without hiring external consultants. So the point that I want to make is stop using critical chain project management, because there are better ways that are easier to use and easier to learn. And in case you are considering implementing critical chain or just want to boost the performance of projects in your organization, then check empoweryourprojects.com. Who doesn't want to match those incredible success stories themselves? Thanks for listening to my story.